What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another How the Players and Heroes of the Storm. Today we are looking at Greymane, leader of the Gilnean Worgen. He is a shape-shifting hero who can wear his opponents down from afar before leaping in as a Worgen to finish them off when they are vulnerable. Oh, that's pretty self-explanatory, I guess. Let's do this. There's his Worgen model. It's rather self-explanatory in this case. He's in a very aggressive assassin character to play as. And his main forte is exactly as it says, his ability to attack from both ranged and melee. His two different forms provide him a distinct advantage over other heroes if played correctly. Let's see here.
Hey, look! It's that weasel Fang! Be quiet, or you'll see my fangs up close.
Let's see. We have Wolf Heart. While Inner Beast is active, each basic attack lowers its cooldown by 1 second. I'll pick that one for this round. Perfect Aim increases Gilnean Cocktail's range and refunds mana against heroes. That was pretty cool if you want to focus on being a human character. Scented Tincture? Scented Tincture. I feel like that's a typo, but whatever. Gilnean Cocktail heals enemy heroes for 10 seconds after hit, and Viciousness increases Inner Beast duration, and apparently causes ability damage to also refresh its duration. So we're going to go with Wolf Heart. Wolf Heart is your main save for dealing damage. Whenever you're going to go into a fight, always use it. Because you have increased basic attack speed. It increases your attack speed for 3 seconds, and basic attack refreshes ability. But because I chose Wolf Heart, if you, whenever... I didn't think this through. Whenever Inner Beast runs out, it'll be ready to roll again as soon as the cooldown. Not cooldown. As soon as the thing is over, it works again. Cool. Established. All well and dandy. Heroes can counter this if they have stunning abilities. Definitely use Gilnean Cocktail often. And don't worry, I don't think you really have to worry about any of these. Oh no, it has mana, huh? Huh, that's funny. Oh well. There's a talent later that'll counteract these, essentially. So Gilnean Cocktail, which as you saw, hurl a flask at an enemy, and it explodes in a cone behind the target. With that, you can damage anybody that happens to come along behind the target. I did not really think this one through when I was recording, and I feel kind of bad about it. Not too much, but kind of. So that was Dark Flight that you saw, which shape-shifted me into a Worgen when I went to attack somebody. That one you use when you want to pounce on people. Get into the thick of it. Okay. I have to go back and heal and gather my thoughts. Now then, We have thick skin, which dark flight reduces the damage taken for the next. This essentially gives you a block when you use dark flight. Eyes in the dark, disengage. That's the ability that allows you to turn back into a human by dodge rolling away, and you get stealth. Insatiable is the talent that I'll be picking, so that whenever I'm using Wolfheart, I'll start getting mana back up to 140. Be very aggressive when you're being Greymane, but not so much that you lose sight of what's going down. You definitely need to keep a close eye on where you're fighting as Greymane. Your positioning is crucial to being able to contribute to a team fight. Because I don't think he's a very durable character. Well, typically of assassins, he's not a very durable character. And he has very limited mobility that you can use. Like Falstad, his main strength comes from taking down very squishy characters. So let's see. We have Quicksilver Bullets, increases human basic attack range. And Weisenduel's is exactly the opposite. And Incendiary Elixir, increases Gildan Cocktail's damage. Well, I don't know which one I want to pick. I try and go, whenever I'm playing as Greymane, I try and go for a blend with which form he's in. With this increased range, I believe I can outrange certain towers. I think I can outrange towers with the Quicksilver Bullets. But if you're more inclined to be the aggressive character, then by all means, pick the other one, Wizened Duelist, or whichever one you choose. Again, this is just my pure preference.
I will deliver this realm from your corruption, Hellspawn.
It's definitely nice in a pinch when you're trying to stalk somebody, I guess you could say. Alright, let's go take out this, let's try to take out this demon dude. Definitely use Dark Flight for when you're trying to catch up to somebody and deal quick damage. You can use Disengage too if you like. You just gotta be careful with it because that's your only means of escape if you're in trouble. So oftentimes it's just better to not use Disengage if you can help it. If you're absolutely certain there's nobody around, then I'm not gonna. Then I would say go ahead. Okay, now what do we have? We have Go for the Throat. Eviscerate hero, refresh cooldown if they die. That is your critical kill move, I guess. That's the one you reserve specifically for when characters are low health. Because as soon as you kill somebody, the cooldown's refresh and you can do it again. So that's good. Then you have Mark for the Kill. Which essentially what that does is it makes you shoot a character, make that hero vulnerable, and then you can reactivate the ability to launch yourself onto them. Useful for trying to shoot targets far away or weakening tank characters. So we're going to go with that one this time. Of course, you have to hit the target first. same amount of cooldown. Oh, mark for the kill? Actually, no, they don't. Mana cost is only different. Okay. I thought their cooldowns were different. My bad. It also, using Genn Cocktail also works on buildings too. So if you need to hit somebody, but they're blocked off by a building, that's totally useful. As long as you keep attacking, you will continuously have Inner Beast active. Here we go! Now what do we have here? We have Running Wild, increases Dark Flying disengage range by 35%. I'll probably pick that one. Visceral attacks, basic attacks, reduce Razor Swipe's cooldown. So just keep on fighting, you can always use Razor Swipe. On the Prowl,
We approach your position.
increase Inner Beast increases movement speed. So by 30%. So once it's been active, you move faster. And an Unfettered Assault increases the Razor Swipe's range. I'm gonna go with Running Wild. With this, I can jump people a lot easier. You can totally tell right there. It's great for when you're trying to put the schmack down on fleeting characters. Oops. Oh well. Excellent. This will be over in no time.
There is no place where evil can hide from my gaze.
So, let me reiterate. Greymane is a aggressive assassin hero, but caution is needed. You have to know where and when to strike as Greymane, because characters can, for all his power, characters can still focus him down. So you gotta be careful with where you're positioned and what's going down. So we have Concentrated Blast. Gotta scoot out of the way so I stop getting hurt. Empowers Genn Cocktail during Inner Beast. Sure, why not? I'll go over the abilities afterwards. Congratulations, we beat my Gazlo video in terms of how long or how quick a match has been done.
You serve the heavens well.
That was only 12 minutes playing the match and 2 more minutes explaining how the character plays. That's insane. I could almost record a second one. But I gotta finish explaining this guy. So let's see. What did I pick? I picked Concentrated Blast, which increases Genn Cocktail's damage by 80% while Inner Beast. And a Relentless Predator only happens when you're in Worgen Form, as implied by the symbol. And that reduces the duration of silences, stuns, slows, roots, and polymorphs against Greymane by 75%. That's good for when you're dealing with characters that have a lot of stunning, exactly what it says. So Brightwing would be one of them. Sylvanas would be one. Gazlowe with his Explodium charges, just to name a few. Executioner, we already know what Executioner does, but I'll explain again. Anyway, basic attack deals 40% more damage against slowed, rooted, or stunned targets. That's kind of situational, I guess. That depends largely on your team composition. Alpha Killer, it's essentially the same thing as a different talent, except it only happens when you're in Worgen Form. So all your basic attacks as a Worgen deal 30% equal bonus damage to a hero's maximum health. And let's see here, we have Unleashed. Had you chose Go for the Throat, if you kill someone with that move, you will get free casts every time you kill somebody. So that means you could effectively wipe out the enemy team if they are all low health enough. In the kill zone, they call it. Genn Roulette. So mark for the kill will then pass through the target, making everyone invulnerable if hit by this shot, every hero. And then you'll actually be able to leap to each, you'll be able to use on each marked target once. So if you need to get somebody all the way in the back, you can keep activating Genn Roulette, or mark for the kill, and bounce all the way over to the weakest character. Potentially, you could knock them all out, actually. That's another one right there. That's cool. Hunter's Blunderbuss. Human basic attack splash for 100% of damage behind the target. So, it's like Genn Cocktail, except it happens all the time with no real benefit. And then Tooth and Claw, your attacks as a Worgen cleave. So everyone in front of Greymane will get damaged. That's Greymane, the leader of the Worgen. And next time we're going to be looking into Illidan, the Betrayer, the Night Elven Betrayer. And I'll be using the Spectre skin for that one. So, until then, that's been How to Play As, and I'll catch you all when we go play Illidan next. See you later!